I'm going to call the meeting to order. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. This is going to be such an exciting year, right? Oh, my goodness. Thank you all for joining at home. If we could stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty. Reports and presentations, chairperson's report. We do have an announcement to make. We'll have 3 open positions for the school committee. I'm running again, and Kendall is running again, and unfortunately Carrie is not going to be running again, just too busy, but we appreciate you. So I would love to invite you guys, if anyone is interested out there, if you'd like to come and have coffee with us or talk to us on the phone, whatever you'd like to do. I believe they vote in May. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do they vote in May? So 3 opportunities to become a school committee member. We would love to have you join us if we make it. So that's that. I think that's the only report I had to report on. The student advisory.
That's Taylor.
Lola, yes. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, Taylor, I'm sorry, I can't even see.
It's okay,
Sorry.
me either.
Hi, Taylor. Happy New Year. There you go.
So,
Alrighty. Oh, you have it up?
Yeah. So my name is Taylor. I'm a junior at Bourne High School, and my presentation is going to be about Bourne Elementary because they are the December spotlight for this month. So I figured, because particularly the little kids do a lot of really fun projects throughout the month of December, that I would begin with their math and science related ones. Sorry, I'm a little flustered.
This was a great presentation, Taylor.
So, sorry.
This was really good.
Amazing, yes.
So, the pictures on the far right are a project that they did where they designed a sled to get all the presents up and down Mount Crumpet. Oh. So, I thought that one was really cute. They also had a candy cane day theme for their Spirit Week, and they did a big experiment with that where they did like the crystals. I'm sure some of you already know what that is. It's very common. And ultimately these activities engage students through interactive experiments, and they were able to, sorry, I'm having a hard time saying the word from here. Yes, sorry. And they were able to make fun memories with their classmates. So we can move on to the next one. What a better time than December to celebrate kindness and confidence. That is something that they practiced this month. They participated in a kindness bag project where they were partnered up with fellow classmates and instructed to give them a positive note, a picture, or some sort of project, like a handmade gift. There's some pictures of the kids exchanging those, and I thought that was pretty cute. And they also practiced confidence through a project where they made self-affirmation rocks, where they would write positive messages for themselves and their other classmates to look at to promote positive self-esteem in a school environment.
So great. Oh, look at the faces.
I know.
Oh, they're so cute.
They also had lots of art projects and crafts they did. The middle picture is from a WIN class that they did with Miss Sheehy, where they made fun wreaths. And ultimately, this just allows them to have a creative outlet while they're at school, which is quite nice.
That's awesome.
Then I thought this was just so cute. There's tons of pictures on their Facebook from a class that went all out and had a little Polar Express outlet in their day. They were given like a little bell, and they got their golden ticket. They made their conductor hats. It seemed quite a spectacular little moment for them.
That's amazing.
And this is also a good time to highlight that the class of 2028 held a little, like, I don't want to say babysitting, but that's the only word that comes to mind. where they gave parents a chance to drop off their kids and spend time, and it was a little fundraiser for them. So that was just a fun little conjoined moment with the Bourne Public School System.
That's awesome.
And then they also had a ton of guest readers, which is so fun to see because I know that was always a little favorite for me. This just helps build the community together. It gave parents a chance to see where their kids learn and kids a chance to meet families around the school system. And I just thought this was so funny when I saw this back on their things because I always remembered Book Nook. I think it's such a great thing that the PTA does for the students and just the school community in general, where students are given a chance once a month to purchase a book for $1. It's totally cool, and I love it.
Taylor, are they all donated books?
I'm not sure, actually, but
are.
I know that that's more of a PTA question than it is for me. But I just know that the students only have to pay $1, and if they get the chance to buy one book after their school lunch once a month, they do. I think it is a little bit of a donation thing, so it's a really nice thing for this board.
Awesome.
Then Stuff a Bus. This was kind of a collaborative effort throughout all the schools. It grants local families in the town of Bourne support through the holiday season, and it gives them toys to give their children. This was promoted, I know, at the high school as well as the intermediate school. They actually held a little thing on December 6th. It started, I think, around like noontime, and where parents and caregivers and just community members were able to drop off gifts to donate to Stuff a Bus. It's a long-standing program, and it's a wonderful thing. And to add on to that, I have a little bit about the high school because DECA held a Jingle Ball Bash.
So good.
Where they raised money for Stuff a Bus through a dodgeball tournament. Essentially, each team was $30. So they were 6 members per team. Each of them had to pay $5. And in the end, they were able to give $506 to Stuff a Bus. And that was on Friday before winter break, so December 19th. So that was pretty special. The whole school got to watch at the end of the day for the finale, and we all got to see the big check come in, and it was kind of just a wonderful little moment where our school, who has older students, were able to give back to possibly the younger students that are also in our school system. And also to shed a little light on Bourne Middle School, they had their production of Annie Jr. It had around, I think, 50 cast members. That's including all the crew, for those who don't like to be on the stage. And that was December 12th and December 13th. They had 3 performances total, and I heard it was all the rage. Thank you. That's all I have.
Beautiful job. That was amazing. That dodgeball tournament was absolutely amazing. The energy, I have never felt that energy before in the gym here. Oh my goodness, it was so awesome. And the teachers ended up winning, right?
Yeah,
Did they?
actually, I don't know, because I actually
Was it going back and forth?
Yes, it was a little, it was kind of all over the place, but in the best way possible. It was just so fun. I was a little sour because my team got knocked out in the first round, and I was in my socks, and I did fall on the gym floor, but aside from that,
you
it
were in
was
your
wicked fun.
socks. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yes,
Well,
so-
thank you so much. That was a lot of
Thank you.
nice work there, Taylor. All righty, superintendent's report.
Rolling right on.
Dr. Joe.
I will say, and that was a great presentation, Taylor. I mean, they all have been this year, so well planned, Zoe. So I really appreciate your group. But I do want to give a huge shout out to Sue Downing, who commandeers the whole Stuff of Us. It's a big team effort. We have Jean's Days that support it, and if you came by the room where she was planning it, it looked like Santa's workshop for a little while because there were so many presents. People were coming in to pick things up. It's really. It's a beautiful Bourne Public Schools huge event, and she puts a lot of herself into it, and of course all the transportation department. So shout out to them. December seems like 5 years ago, but it really was.
It really does.
We just turned the page. So as we think about that, we have been doing. We're confidently on schedule with all the transition planning. So this team has been amazing. We've just hit the ground running. So I just have highlights of what we've been doing and kind of where we're going next. So if you'll indulge me for a minute, I'll do some of these transition updates every now and then. So I put them into buckets. So instead of putting them into all the Januaries, all the Februaries, all that, I kind of, I'm batching all the things. So the big push recently has been trying to finalize the staffing list. I'll make it a little bigger for you guys. You know, the heart of our schools, of course, we do this in service for the students, but the heart of our schools are always our staff, so we really need to get all of that in place before we can move forward. So there was a staffing preference survey that was put out. Prior to that, we did multiple faculty meetings. I did a large Zoom meeting to explain all the process. And so folks gave us their professional teaching staff, meaning kind of the teacher level, Unit A. The ESPs will do next, but so it was 180 positions, and folks gave their first, second, and third choice preferences and any information they wanted to share with us, whether it was about location, or I taught this grade level before, or I'm getting that certificate, or so we had a lot of information to kind of call down. What we did is we today had a really large meeting that talked all about the survey, and we did a first draft placement, mostly on people's first choices. I like to say it came out that way a lot. Even though there were some switches because people wanted some movement. Ultimately, not everyone will get their first choice, but anyone who doesn't get their first choice will have a conversation with their supervisor over the next couple of days, we hope, up into next week, so that we can feel that everyone at least has had a conversation about maybe why they didn't get their first choice. It might be that that position just wasn't open or something like that. And some people said it was a close first and second. So again, we took that all into consideration. We're calling a few folks that are on leave who maybe didn't reply to the survey. We just want to make sure, you know, that they're planning to come back next year. All these little things are happening, and we are hopeful that we'll be able to say all of our staff placements by the 20th, which is actually, again, on schedule. We said mid-January. So everyone will know where they're scheduled to be next year. If there's a building change or a role change, actually a building change or a complete role change, they're going to get a transfer letter. But everyone will know, and we'll see the whole list for the whole district. Our ESP staff preference survey will go out, we think, by January 30th. It depends when we pull it all together and have a lot of eyes on it. And then, similar to most years, we want to post all our anticipated vacancies by the Friday after the budget hearing. So that would be February. Normally our budget hearing is in March, so again, this gives us a whole extra month to post those vacancies. Currently, there's around 10 or 11 completely open positions after all the retirements and all the everything falls. So that will give us a good head start on hiring season, so we're all excited about that. So that's just in a nutshell the staffing. All of these are intertwined, right? So staffing is also budgeting. So by this time next week, we're having our kind of final administrative draft for the FY27 budget, because we want to get it to the Budget and Facilities Subcommittee by the 23rd, right? That's really important so that you guys see the kind of finalized one. It has everything from staffing is always the biggest, to curriculum, transition needs, our known special ed needs, like you name it, soup to nuts, budget. So that will be next week's big meeting. We have already done capital presentations, and we'll continue to do that on the 13th for the ones that kind of made it through. And knowing that they all didn't make it through, so we need to start planning around what we'll do next. And then, as you know, our big budget hearing is on the 4th. That's going to be quite, you know, this will be a short meeting, but a month from now, just plan for.
I've already warned
you know,
them.
I said, buckle up and get ready, you know, bring some caffeine. But it'll be great, and it's all really important stuff. So it's already been posted in the Bourne Enterprise. There's a law that requires that you post in advance. So that's been posted. It will go out on schedule, and then also the budget will be available in draft before the hearing, I believe by the 30th. So again, people get a full week to look it over online and hard copy in my office, as always. So I do want to thank the whole team for kind of getting, you know, we up-tempoed by a whole month. So especially Jordan, who is right now only doing budgeting. Don't call Jordan for anything you need. Call me. But yeah, I think we can hit the mark. So it's going to be great. In tandem with facilities, we put in our capital request. We already presented a few times. We were denied the larger request for FF&E, which is furniture, fixtures, and equipment. We put in a capital request for here in the high school. So now we're kind of in Plan B mode, which is, okay, inventory all the furniture we currently have. You know, which ones are broken, which ones are more modern. That's a bigger effort, but we'll be able to do it. And we're also creating a painting and furniture plan. I'd say we, it's Jordan, to see what we can kind of knock off during the breaks, what we can afford now, what we can do next year. It's just going to be over time. It'll take a little longer because we can't push in a lot of funding at once.
Okay.
I can pause there.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
thank you. Sorry to interrupt you. So is the furniture included with the window?
No, the furniture was
That's-
denied.
Okay. No, I mean, it was that lumped in?
Nope, it's separate. So right
Separate,
now,
okay.
going forward, although again, we don't have it till we have it, we're presenting on the
I know there
window
was a thing.
film, safety and security
Yes,
window film.
yes.
First level for, not drapes, blinds.
Yes, yes.
Because again, there's security features, and
Yeah.
they also, have put in the really important security camera upgrades
Okay,
and those other
good.
things. So, some things went through.
Okay.
This is something that we would like to have the funding and buy all new, and, it's an easier and more efficient way to do it, but again, Plan B, just like you
Okay.
would with any household budget, let's go back to
Yeah.
the drawing board, see what we have, see what can be repurposed, and I still think there'll be fresh, newer feeling spaces for those eighth graders to move into.
Okay, good, thank
And we'll also see what else we can do throughout the school, to be continued. So, that's kind of on the docket. We already started that work, but we're moving forward. And then additionally, I didn't add it here, but we have already, I think I said this before, designated an eighth grade wing. We know where that is. Pretty soon we'll be having meetings with the eighth grade team. We'll be giving them a tour of that wing. Like, all of this is in process. They're all intertwined pieces, but that's all in the works. Schedule and program development, staffing and scheduling go hand in hand. So shout out to the high school team, meaning, Lisa McGuire and everyone there, Nathan, Deneen, and Jesse Clemens, and Kate Hartley, and the central office team, because we've had several meetings from December right on through to this week to really look at lots of different research we got from, I don't know, it was at least 25 school districts. Some that, we spoke with personally, others that were given to us from other districts who've been doing all this research. So, we've done a lot of research. We've looked at lots of different schedules. I say we, it's them. But this team has been part of those meetings and reviewing them. So what we have, and we also have input from the current eighth grade team who sent us emails and thoughts, we're ready to, on the 14th, have a meeting with the eighth grade team to say, okay, this is some things we've developed. What are your thoughts? So it's all kind of very iterative. But I feel it's really moving forward, and I feel really proud of the work. On the same token, the 9th through 12th grade faculty will also have some time at department meetings and in future faculty meetings to discuss their current schedule and see how all these things will fit together. So my hope is that within about a month from now, we're going to be really close to finalizing those schedules. And you'll see program of studies at the curriculum meeting. Those are not, the coursework is not contingent on the schedule, like one can happen without the other, and then so that's going to also go through. Lastly, as you can see under scheduling, we still have a program of studies tonight for all of our rising ninth graders. So there'll be discussion with the draft program of studies. Obviously, it will go through curriculum sub by then, but it won't be fully voted by this group yet, because that will be one of those agenda items for February. But yeah, that's a great night. We encourage everyone to come out if you want to learn more about the high school and really learn about their all that's being offered, because there will be new offerings on there. Really great stuff. I'm going super quick and ask any questions you want, and also anyone out there, please feel free to fill in as well. The last piece I had, just to show you some of the work that's being done, because do you know that I'm talking about some of the district level meetings. There are so many things happening behind the scenes at the building level too. But what you will see, I believe Chris in Friday's paper, is the editorial hitting Friday?
I just heard back from Taylor today, the editor at the Bourne Enterprise, and I'm not sure if it'll be this week or next week, but it is, yeah, it will be coming up for sure.
Excellent. So I wrote an editorial for the first Canalman's Corner of the new year, and it will be about the Move One Up plan. So it's geared toward the community audience, people who might not have been paying attention or just want to be update. So you'll know everything that's in there already. But it'll be nice to have it as the official kickoff again of the Canalman's Corner. And next month it'll be BIS students who will write the Canalman's Corner. So it'll be great. We're having monthly building-based transition meetings. I told you about the ones at the high school already. Each school will kind of have their own, because each school's needs are unique. January through February, we'll have, again, the other student listening sessions, the grade level, faculty meetings. Like, there's going to be a lot of discussions going on in January and February to get us to March. And then in March will be grade level assemblies, and then we'll have a plan for the whole rest of the year for all the transition activities. Most of the high school and kind of rising 9th and rising 8th grade transition activities, we already have dates and plans for, but we want to do the whole district to make sure it's all together. So that was a whirlwind. I'll take questions.
Oh, that's good.
Or if anybody else has anything to fill in that I didn't do justice, but lots of work in a short period of time.
Yeah, no, that
So,
sounds awesome.
yeah.
Thanks so much, you guys. Now, activities, what do you mean by that?
Transition activities would be like step-up days, family
Gotcha.
open houses,
Oh,
welcome
nice.
nights, because we've got
Oh,
to do
good.
2 grades for every school.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay.
So some of it's way at the end of the year, right? It's going to be June, but some of it, for example, the Steamposium is always held at BIS. We want all of our current, let me get the grades right, current first and second graders to come to see BIS. Get a little early preview if they've never been there. Come to the Steamposium.
Oh,
Come at night with your
yes,
family.
great.
You know, so those types of things. I know that the high school already put out their postcard that talks about all of their events coming up and welcoming people to that. So it's that type of thing we want to do on a broad scale to make sure that whenever the building's open for families, please come, ask your questions, meet the staff, be part of it. Whereas they might not have come in the past because they weren't thinking about the next grade up yet.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So, anything to add?
Okay,
No, I
thank
think
you.
that's
All right, that was the whirlwind. It's
Long one.
it's linked, hyperlinked, so for our friends at home, they can check that out, or anyone who wants to see that. But I'll try to do that
Okay.
every now and then.
That's great, thank you.
So that's what I have for my piece of the report, except to also say, I would say within about a week or 2, I'll have my draft goals for you, because that will also be something for you to see. Hopefully it'll be a quick vote, because my goals are the goals of the district. I'm just going to word them so that they're evaluatable. But basically, you kind of need to have those to be able to evaluate me a year from now. And then to give me at least ratings. You don't give full goals, but you can give ratings in June. So it's not the full one in June, it's the half point.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So I'll just have that there. I'll send it
Sounds
ahead of
good.
time so you can read it, you can ask me questions, and we won't have to take up a lot of time at this meeting.
Okay.
In February.
Okay.
Okay, super.
All right,
Christine?
thank you.
Sure. Happy New Year, everyone. We really jumped back into it this week, and that is exciting to see across the buildings. That 2 weeks was certainly restful, which was super nice. One piece, just to kind of tag on to Dr. Joe's report, from a transition standpoint, the other thing that's really been going on behind the scenes is that our curriculum team, Lisa Dix and Jesse Clements, have been doing a lot of work with, at common planning times with and team meetings to make sure that all of the curriculum resources that we are currently using are going to be in place across, as we add classrooms at some grade levels, but also as we're transitioning, like what needs to go, what needs to stay. And really just making sure, I think our goal for next year is that it is as seamless as possible. Yes, we're physically moving, but other than that, the 5th grade experience will stay relatively the same, certainly from a curriculum standpoint, that experience would stay the same, et cetera. So I just want to, call out all of the work that they've been doing to kind of set everybody up for success, and a lot of that curriculum alignment work, I think, as well, to make sure that everybody is kind of rowing in the same direction around what we're doing. So kudos to them for their part of the transition planning as well. A few exciting secondary updates, many relating to our good friends at DESE. Our competency determination policy that was approved at the December meeting has been submitted to DESE. It can now be found on our website, so we have met that goal. They are still continuing to talk about statewide graduation requirements, so we'll see where that brings us. But for now, we have our own competency determination, which feels good to have that done. And again, thanks to our high school team for sure for their work on that. The December meeting, I updated you that our Part A application for our ICP Advanced Manufacturing had officially been approved. We also have found out that our Chapter 74 for Design and Visual Communication Part A application has also been approved. So both of those are moving forward to Part B. Part B is the heftier part of the application, I will say. And so again, just continued thanks to Anne Marie Strode, Jesse Clements, Dr. McGuire, and on the design and visual communication side, Sean Silva, our graphics teacher, who have been doing a significant amount of work to prepare those applications. And they will also include visits, and we have actually our ICPs also have a review visit that's underway. So a lot of work around our programming at the high school, but it just really continues, I think, to build out some just outstanding offerings for our students. So we're just excited about that. And in continued offerings for our students, our Part A application for early college was also approved. And as you know, we did a pilot. Our students, the boys came and presented at one meeting, and so we had our pilot of early college, and so we're moving forward with our Part B application with Mass Maritime for that as well. So yeah, a lot of exciting work going on. So just excited to update you about that. All of our educators will be engaging in Part 3 of our Inspired to Learn professional development series on January 16th. It is an early release day. If you're watching from home, it's an early release day. Friday the 16th. Children will be coming home early. Our professional learning for the remainder of the year is really focusing on 2 areas. So as you know, our Inspired to Learn is really honing in on that Tier 1 instruction, instruction that is hitting all of our students. So our educators for the rest of the year are going to continue to strengthen their Tier 1 instruction through implementation of previous learning and collaboration with colleagues. And then we're also working on building our shared understanding of culturally responsive practices through our continued work with Dr. Khalees Warnam, who I know you've worked with, or many of you on the committee have already worked with. So to that end, during this upcoming half day, the secondary educators will all be working with Dr. Warnam. And then our elementary educators will have time to work individually and collaboratively to engage in Tier 1 planning, to implement some of their previous learning from our first 2. I think one of the things we keep hearing is like, we've learned all these things, but when are we doing them? And so we're giving them some time to like work together and just really process and plan and implement some of the things that they've liked but maybe haven't had a chance to dig into. And then in March, we're going to flip. So elementary educators will work with Dr. Warnam, and secondary educators will have the time to kind of apply. And then in May, we will continue that out. So there's one more session with Dr. Warnam, and the rest of the time will be individual and collaborative work time. And I think that in addition to really giving our educators time that will be helpful for them in continuing to develop those Tier 1 practices, it also will be good collaborative time as they think about the move. Like who do I need to be working with? Who do we need, 4th grade connecting with 5th grade, 5th grade connecting with 6th grade, those types of things, and really giving people time to work together. So feeling good about that. And finally, we're jumping into our second round of district learning walks starting next week at BHS, and we're just excited to see continued growth and excitement in our classrooms.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's what I've got.
I love the way you've set up that with the grades working together.
The PD, yeah, I think it is time to process is equally as important, I think, as we all know, as time to sit and receive the information. And so I'm grateful that we have the opportunity to get that.
Yes, very thoughtful. Jordan? Okay. Budget and facilities. Jordan Geist, please.
Thank you. Dr. Joe pretty much hit my highlights. Capital requests, we'll be presenting those again on Tuesday to the select board. Not sure the time yet, they haven't posted the agenda, but so we'll be doing that again. As she said, the budget hearing next month. I'm supposedly supposed to have a draft ready for the budget facility subcommittee meeting in just over 2 weeks. Sure.
Can do it.
Yeah.
I think
I've also been working on the MSBA requirements for the middle school roof project. All of the required documents were submitted right prior to the break. They're reviewing those now, and they'll reach back out if they have any follow-up questions for me. Been working on getting the wastewater treatment plant design underway. Signed a contract with a consultant on Monday. The Jackson Field bleacher project is also underway. Just a lot of back and forth at this point with preliminary planning, going over the specs and the submittals coming in from the contractor. I mentioned at our last budget and facility sub that we'd have to pick a color, but of course they sent that out when I was on vacation and wanted it back, so we had to make the executive decision on the color at our meeting on Monday. There is no purple, so it's a black with a purple tint, and it's just the risers. It's the best we could do.
Oh.
It's a real
That's going to be a problem.
Janelle will go out there.
We'll just paint it.
And that's all I have.
Nice, thank you.
All right, Chris, technology update?
Thank you, Dr. Joe. Good evening, everyone. So over the vacation, we upgraded our Wi-Fi network at the intermediate school. Myself, along with Nick and John from our department, replaced 40 wireless access points at the intermediate school. As of today, we've worked out most of the troubleshooting that comes along with any new upgrade. I fully expect that this project will take us well into 2032 and beyond. We also replaced over vacation several classroom touchscreens that are front and center in the rooms, as those needed to be replaced as well through some warranty repairs. Continuing to work on updating areas of our website and cleaning up data in Parent Square. Just to throw some data out there, as of today, happy to report that we have 40% or 792 parents that have downloaded the app onto their phones. 1,596 parents, 81% have opted to also receive emails, and 408, 21% have opted to receive text messages. So those numbers are for posts. When the district, if we send out those digital backpack notices that I sent out right before Christmas, right before the holiday break, as well as the principals, that's what those numbers constitute. If there were an emergency, if there was some kind of school cancellation, anything like that, regardless of what methods they signed up for, they would get it via all methods. So if it was a true emergency or a school cancellation, regardless of those methods, they would get it through whatever methods that we choose, we feel necessary to inform them. Just to share that with you. We're being purposeful when trying to streamline our communications and keep the community updated through social media posts, our website, and through articles and print media, such as the Bourne Enterprise. Just last week, I think Friday, there was some pictures there from Annie Jr. We're continuing to push out as much as we can through the different sources. We continue to strengthen our cybersecurity posture. I call them threat actors, but the bad guys are always looking for ways to phish information from us and spam us. And it's really not a day that goes by in which I'm not receiving an email, forwarded email from a staff member saying, this doesn't look legit. Is it legit? I know it's not legit. Good job. Good catch. Please delete it. Report it as spam. And then on a positive note, our senior intern, which I mentioned that we have in the technology department, learned how to repair and replace Chromebook screens, which is really cool. Awesome. And over the past several weeks leading up to vacation, he was able to repair over 40 devices, which is a big time and money saver for the district and a huge help for the technology department.
Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, it really is.
So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Really good stuff, and I figured I'd end on a positive note.
Yes, that's
Wow,
awesome.
nice.
Thank you. I know.
Chris. All right, Mrs. Donahue, Student Services and Special Ed.
Thank you. So it was a short time since our last meeting, but we had some priority areas which we continued. First, I'd like to express a continued thank you to Assistant Superintendent Borning and Curriculum Director Lisa Dix. They have ongoing collaboration for our district designation status work. So we've done a root cause analysis and reviewed, and it's highlighted where we can continue to focus our priority areas for curriculum alignment for all students, not just special education. I also attended a DESE-sponsored training regarding proportionate share and the monitoring of that and how it's integrating into the new DESE data warehouse system. So that was fun. And last but not least, we had our tiered focus monitoring consultation, and the files have been selected for the spring monitoring report. And as of right now, the self-assessment of these present indicators suggests that we have compliance with testing guidelines, IEP distribution, and timelines that indicate progress in all areas. So hopefully DESE will find the same thing. So we'll know soon. But that's it for me.
That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, and now we'll get into our announcements and correspondence. We have two principals that were able to join us tonight and two others cannot. So who will we start with? We do have the reports for both of them, but let's start with the present folks. So who would like to go first? It's up to you.
Sure.
All right, Lisa Svoboda and the middle school.
Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Happy to be here. So I'll start with December and just a couple highlights. The Annie show is a huge success. I went to 2 out of the 3 shows, and
I saw Donnell there, I saw Lottie there. It was really impressive. Dr. Joe was there. It was a great show. I think it was 56 students between cast and crew. So a lot of fun. We also had our time capsule opening, which many of you were at, which was also a big deal. So that was a lot of fun. A little tricky. We had a hard time getting the time capsule open. So a little moment of panic. Thank you to Jordan for helping out with that. That was
fun.
And I think, Chris, that was in the paper too. We had representatives
Yes, that
in the
was.
paper there, so that was really exciting. This week, we have a 7th grade field trip to Gillette Stadium. Half the students went today, half are going Friday. It's a STEM field trip, and the students had great report back this afternoon for the first half that went. We also had the first edition of our school paper published, hot off the presses. The students named it the Bourne Public Paper, and I brought a copy for you all to see, so I'll pass that around. January is a big month for theater. So our students that are taking theater are performing at the end of the semester their scenes, plays, and songs, and families are invited to that. If you'd like to come, I can share the schedule with you. It's on January 14th, 15th, and the 20th. Then I think we have some students coming to BIS to perform their Catnapper show, so that'll be fun. And we have our Born to Be a Star Talent Showcase fundraiser on January 22nd from 6 to 7:30. That's what's happening at the middle school. So I have the school paper. I can pass it around. I made a bunch of copies, and so I hope you enjoy it. I'm super proud of the work the students did. And that's it today.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you.
exciting stuff.
And this, Lakota, the paper is part of a WIN group,
It is.
WIN enrichment, yeah.
It is. So we have WIN enrichment groups happening. We'll be redoing WIN groups. The end of the term is January 23rd. So students who maybe want to be part of the paper but didn't have the opportunity will have the opportunity.
And all grades are involved in that?
All
Yeah.
grades have the opportunity to be part of the paper.
Awesome. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's great, I saw it digitally today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love it.
And they'll have the opportunity to do a Canalman's Corner as well.
Oh, that's
So, a lot
awesome.
of fun.
This
Thank
looks
you.
great. Thank you so much.
All right, BIS, Ms. Colbert?
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. To start with December was a joyful, enriching month at Bourne Intermediate as students and staff came together to celebrate holiday traditions from around the world. To honor many festivities of the season, BIS students engaged in some meaningful learning experiences that highlighted global cultures and traditions passed down from generation to generation. Starting with our BIS Beacon newspaper, we have more than doubled our student staff with the BIS Beacon, which has been phenomenal. You walk into the media center, Dr. Joe and I had an opportunity to walk in, and you can feel the buzz in the air, and they have their own little notepads and things of that nature. This past month, the student writers enthusiastically explored traditional foods, crafts, activities, and holiday customs from around the world. Their curiosity and creativity were evident as they shared their learning through our BIS Beacon. All of our classrooms proudly participated in a holiday door decorating contest, showcasing a wide variety of holidays and celebrations from different cultures. The hallways were filled with color and creativity, which I had to tell the fire department when we had our fire drill, please excuse us, it will come down tomorrow, I promise. And then to end our month, our WIN groups also then celebrated an actual holiday around the world where they got to travel from homeroom to homeroom and gain some experience in learning from the diverse traditions. They also were able to taste food, sing songs, and gain a deeper appreciation of celebrations across cultures. As we move into January, as Mrs. Bourne said, we are jumping right in. We all feel very energized and ready to take on the unofficial start for the second half of the year. We have started our mid-year benchmark testing in English language arts, math, and writing. So those will be underway for the next couple of weeks, and that will help us inform our Tier 1 instruction as well as our WIN groups as we move into our second round of WIN. We are continuing with our zones of regulation, which is our social emotional curriculum that we started to pilot in the fall. In this coming month, as we've gotten our feet wet with the curriculum, we're going to be sharing some tools and resources with families so that we can bridge that connection with home and school and helping students build their social skills for lifelong learning. Along with our amazing PTA and our PBIS team, the end of this month, we're going to be holding our second school store. So those of you that have children at BIS, if you walk into our cafeteria, we have a school store displayed right by the music room, and the students are able to see what they can purchase with their BIS bucks. And students on their own have actually taken it to the next level and started to collaborate and share tickets. So we've got buckets of tickets in classrooms. I just saw a student today saying, how much would it be for our class to get ice cream, for our class to get pizza? And I said, how many tickets do you have in your classroom? And he said, we have 750. So they're really coming together as a community, and I have to say, our fifth graders really stepped up and showed the younger grades what they can do when they all come together. So that was really, really exciting. And then we are looking forward to continue our engagement with our families. Lisa Dix has coordinated on Thursday, January 15th, our BIS Math Detective Night, where she has arranged for games and activities for our students to become math detectives. So we're very excited for that to be coming down the pike. And as Mrs. Sloboda said, we just actually organized yesterday is it a club, I believe?
It's the class.
Okay, the class has written their own little play, so they're coming over to show two of our fifth grade classes what they have an opportunity to do next year at the middle school. So we're super excited for that as well. So thank you very much.
That's awesome. I have a quick question. What are you guys selling at the school store? You're selling apparel? Or?
Everything. So we're getting more with the help of Teresa Clifford's husband.
Okay, good. I was going to ask who you guys are using.
We have anything from, if you think of going to an arcade, anything from very small ticket items where the students can purchase some things, or they can then save up for larger ticket items. Anything from pencils and little fidgets to sweatshirts, backpacks, things of that nature, pizza parties, a ride on the fire truck. Really, it's the gamut, but the PTA has done an amazing job organizing all of that. So
that's awesome.
Yes.
So could we partner with the school store with the high school? Could we partner with your school to get cheaper
That
prices?
school store is not a money-based system, it's a ticket-based system.
Oh, ticket, gotcha.
If they're good and they do good things, they
Yes.
get a ticket.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yes.
Okay.
They're-
Okay, perfect, okay.
Yeah.
So there could be some donate, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be
And I know they screen
monetarily
print some
exchanged,
of
yeah.
the stuff here too.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, well, I want to get some tickets.
All the tickets now.
Well, then, Maggie and everything.
I need a new pencil.
That didn't meet the expectations.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, ladies.
You want me to jump into
Yes,
the other
please
two? I can
do.
jump into BES, Borndale's
Oh, nice.
update. So Principal Carpenito says it was great to have everyone back from break. I think everyone's adjusting back in, working on the middle of the year benchmarking at BES as well, and are excited to see all the amazing progress our students have made. Lisa Dix is busy this month. She's also planned a family math night at BES. It's a pirate theme, and I think it's on 1/13, the 13th, from 5:30 to 6:30. So we are looking forward to seeing lots of families there. There's a faculty meeting, with the coach from the Pyramid Model. So the Pyramid Model is a program that BES has been working on that is SEL related. And so they've been working with the MTSS team, and now they're branching out to the full faculty. They're focusing on nurturing relationships, supportive environments, targeted supports, and intensive interventions to build skills and prevent challenging behaviors in early childhood settings. So excited for the staff for that professional development. On the 26th is the Great Kindness Challenge. The adjustment counselors are hard at work creating fun activities for staff and students. Stay tuned. And as Taylor mentioned earlier, we do have a book nook coming up on the 29th. So thank you for the donations to that. Always exciting stuff going on at BES. And then at the high school, switching gears, tomorrow, about 90 students, I believe, are going to the DECA District 8 competition tomorrow, and I believe a number of faculty are going, and some of our staff are also going as judges. So that is, we're wishing all of our DECA students luck at that tomorrow. Program of Studies Night for rising ninth graders. So for current 8th grade students, Program of Studies Night is January 15th at 6 o'clock. Program of Studies Night is where students and families, parents, and caregivers have the opportunity to really understand the courses available and help with course selection. That then rolls into course selection at the middle school. ICP Info Internship information is January 22nd from 5:30 to 7 online, and that is open to rising 9th through 12th graders. The annual Poetry Slam is coming up on February 3rd. It's during the school day. The guest poets are Anthony Febo and Ricky Horn. There's workshops and performances for students, and then guest schools from the Cape also attend. That is organized by John Leroy, and it's really an awesome event. Really fantastic. All-day event. The students really get to kind of do true writing workshop. It's
With real
fantastic.
poets, yeah.
So
That's
true.
so cool, yeah.
And then the Canal Cup, always a big day, is February 7th at 8 p.m. And we are getting ready to start a new semester on January 26th, which is a great time to reset. That is all we've got.
Great. From a district-wide lens, I'm sure you'll hear about it in the DIB report, but we do have a Lunar New Year celebration coming up on the 24th. So you can see it here. It's open to the public. So 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I believe I mentioned it in December. It's through a generous donation by a parent, and there will be lots of activities and crafts, and the lion dancers, if you've never actually seen lion dancers, it's a two-person outfit, and they act, so this four legs, and they go up and they act. It's really fun to see. It's a traditional lion dance. So yeah, I'm personally looking forward to it. So I'll be here at the high school. It's open to everyone. It's a big family event. So we want to thank Maura Dankert because it came out through the early childhood program and the donation from the parent, and then DIB got on board and helped to plan it. So yeah, lots of great things. Always check out our
There's
website.
a lot going on.
So much
Yeah.
going on
Yes.
for January, right? Great. Anything else for announcements?
Right, no, I don't think so. I think
I'd like
we
to
can.
thank our principals and have a great
Yes.
night.
Thank
We'll
you.
finish up our meeting.
Thank you so much. Ms. Samard, you missed Taylor's beautiful presentation. It was amazing.
Such a good job. That's all right. You can watch it online. She did awesome.
Yeah, it was so good, and it was beautiful. She did a great job. Happy New Year. Hope you feel better. All right, school committee, subcommittee, and district committee reports. Curriculum subcommittee.
We have our meeting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Yes, we
Oh, good. All righty. Policy subcommittee. We haven't met. We didn't.
No, we
I was
meet
really
towards the
trying
end of the
to
month.
think if we had met.
No, we
I
skipped
was
a
like,
month, and that's
yeah.
okay.
We had, right, exactly. Okay. Thank you. Budget and facilities subcommittee.
We have a meeting in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Awesome. So we'll have lots to catch up on in February. Special Education Advisory Council, CPAC. Is that Carrie?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. Hi.
But Kristen's gonna,
Oh, good.
So we've been, Cheryl Silva, one of our speech language pathologists, is planning a session on the connection between oral language and reading and how best to support students and growth in that area. So this is going to focus on the importance of language development, the role of phonics, how it impacts reading and writing, and some strategies to help facilitate that, targeting our youngest readers. So we're preparing a survey just to try to help elicit participation from families of what times would be best to offer this. So we're looking forward to that, but that'll be the next big event from CPAC.
Oh, good. Sounds exciting. Thank you. Cape Cod Collaborative, Carrie has the flu. She said she's going to be meeting with them on January 14th. So she'll report back in February. The District Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Committee.
that's me. I did miss our last meeting, but our only thing to report really is the event for now.
Okay.
And actually, Jessie sent me an update.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay,
she sent an update.
didn't send it to me, so I didn't really.
It is, yeah, so the big report certainly is the Lunar New Year, Chinese celebration on the 24th, and then also The next DIB virtual meeting is January 20th at 3:45. And also, we have Martin Luther King Day this month, and I know schools are working to engage in tasks that discuss the impact and legacy of Dr. King.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. That's awesome. District Technology Committee?
We have not met yet. Our next meeting will be February 3rd.
All right, thank you. District School Wellness Advisory Committee?
No update at this time.
Nope. Okay, yeah, you gave a nice long one last time. Thank you. Yeah.
Counts for two.
That counts, yeah. All righty, great. Discussion items, I don't think we really have any discussion items, so there's that. And we're going to be voting to approve some things. Did you guys have the opportunity to see the warrants and payroll?
Yes.
In the folders? Okay. So, could somebody please make a motion?
I move to, since I can't see my own
Yeah,
computer
sorry,
screen,
here you
that's
go.
okay. I move to vote to approve warrants and payroll.
Second?
Second that?
All right. Any discussion? Nope. All those in favor? Aye. All opposed? No? Any abstentions? All right, the motion passes unanimously. Thank you. Vote to approve regular session minutes of November 5th, December 3rd, and the joint meeting on December 17th.
So moved.
Okay, second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Any abstentions? The motion passes unanimously. Thank you. And thank you to Jess Mormon, right? Yeah, that's her, yeah, I didn't know if I pronounced that correctly. For her notes are amazing. She's just so good at that. Vote to approve curriculum resource for AP research.
And actually, that was what we discussed at our last curriculum subcommittee meeting, so I moved to vote to approve the new curriculum resource for the
Okay.
AP research.
Second?
A second.
All right, any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Any abstentions? The motion passes. Thank you. And one last vote to revise policy.
That was a typo. We had no policy to revise.
Okay.
It was a sentence starter that I forgot to take away.
I know, I was thinking the one you rewrote, Mrs. Borning.
That was last time.
That was last time,
So
right.
that is a
As a-
placeholder probably from last time.
Okay, yes.
That was
one.
also submitted and re-put on the website. so we're
Perfect,
all set.
thank
All
you,
the
and that was
revisions.
wonderful. Yep. All righty, future agenda items, budget hearing, February 4th, high school program of studies, continued discussion about facilities use planning, and student spotlight. And I think may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Move to adjourn the school committee meeting. Second.
Any further discussion? Jordan? No. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. Any abstentions? The motion passes unanimously. Thank you, everybody. Good
Thank you.
night.
Good night.
Thank you.